the Creighton Blue Jays as they move on past Louisville. We've got Steven now. Steven, man, congrats on the win. How's it feel?
Appreciate it. Yeah, it feels good, man. We're excited to stay dancing, and a whole team effort tonight or this morning, this afternoon, whenever we played. Just happy to keep playing and march.
Even so, getting this one 8-9 game. A lot of people thought Louisville would give you a test. You guys were in control pretty much throughout. I've said this all year. I think Jemiah is kind of the X factor for you. He was great today again. How much of a lift has he given you, especially after Pop went down?
Yeah, I mean, he's been huge. That second lead guard, being able to make plays for us and be the first option for us when we need him to be. And you felt it in that second half when they were making their runs. Jemiah just made plays, man, and he got buckets that we needed, and he stepped up in a big way tonight. And like you said, he can be that X factor for us. And the best thing about this team is that we've got a few of those guys that can be the X factor for us and make plays when we need it. And it was definitely Jemiah's day today.
Give me this is kind of a random question, but give me an insight to the locker room on how Ty Davis affects the locker room. I know him from his Mountain Brook days in Alabama. Give me a little rundown on Ty Davis.
I mean, TD's the man. He keeps everything steady. He keeps everything light and fun, and it's a joy to be around a kid like that just appreciates basketball and plays basketball the right way. And he's a leader on the court in his own way, even though I might take most of his minutes and opportunities this year. He's stepped up in a big way, and obviously, in a way, won us that DePaul game that allowed us to keep rolling in the Big East tournament. So Ty's a special player, and I'm excited to see where he takes the program in years to come.
Yeah, I think it's really beneficial that he got somebody like you to look up to, so it'll be cool to see.
Steven, Brad Evans here. I'm just curious about the prep time that the Coach McDermott's maybe instilled in you guys. I mean, you got the quick turnaround, going to be playing again tomorrow. So, walk us through the schedule if it's already been laid out and in preparation for your next game.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's going to be making sure that we get treatment as quick as possible. Obviously, time is money when it comes to these types of things, making sure that we can get the bodies feeling as good as possible for our next matchup. And the coaches have done a great job of making sure that we were prepared for this one, and they'll do the same with a short turnaround. And, that's the nice thing about playing in conference tournaments so quick to March Madness is that you're prepped for those quick turnarounds, and your body gets used to it, and then the mental preparation from a scouting standpoint, you also pick up things a little bit faster, which is super nice.
One thing that was noticeable just from where we were, Steven, was that and I know you know what I'm talking about, that run there in the first half where it was like 19-2. And everybody, I think Greg McDermott hit a three. I think he came in and threw one in. How dangerous are you guys when because you guys were clearly like letting it fly. You were so confident. How dangerous are you guys when you're in that kind of mode?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we take pride in the type of caliber of team that we've been. And, this team's been through a lot, and I think that in a way we've had some of those bumps in the road that maybe didn't give us kind of the national, hype that some teams get. And, we didn't mind that, honestly. And this is a team that I think is built for March, and it's been fun to just be a part of this brotherhood. And, yeah, it was either Coach Mack or the ghost of Doug that probably threw in a few of those threes for us. That helped that run keep going, but that was a fun run. It was big for this team. Obviously, playing in a building where 18,000 of them were wearing red, and we only had a few in blue. But the few in blue were loud and proud too. So it was a lot of fun.
Probably going to get Auburn next. I assume you've watched them plenty this season, yeah. Steven. How do you beat this Auburn Tigers team? I know you haven't got the scout yet, but you know them. You've seen them.
Yeah, obviously they've been, the number one team in the country for a long time, the number one overall seed, and National Player of the Year. The biggest thing for me is that when you got a defensive player like Hulk, it allows you to do things defensively that maybe other teams haven't been able to do to them, especially with their shooting prowess. Janai creates so many problems for other guys, whether he creates a double team and then skips it out to their shooters. And so I think if we're able to stick out to their shooters a little bit more than other teams have been able to and limit some of their ability to then rip drive and get back into the paint, will be a big thing because obviously they're a physical team, SEC champs, and have had a hell of a year. So it'll be a fun matchup for sure.
Hey, Steven, man, thanks for the time. Congrats today on the win.
Congrats, man.
Thanks,
Hey, appreciate
Steven.
you guys. Have a good one. Roll Jays.
You too.
Sir.